My name is Ahmad Zia Langari. I am one of the commissioner of the Afghanistan Independent Human Rights Commission. My main job with the commission is to promote and protect the right of person with disability, and also to be being as a focal point from the my commission side to different international organizations like United Nations, particularly OHCHR, and the regional human rights organization like APF, Asia Pacific Forum for National Human Rights Institution. And also I'm a focal point to ICC, which is International Coordination Committee for National Human Rights Institution, based in Geneva. And also for many times I've been representative of my organization to the government to see and make analysis of the national development strategy from the point of view of human rights promotion and protection, and also in many other meetings at national level pertaining to strategic issues and peace and conflict resolutions. Such kind of job I'm doing since 9 years. There are different areas that the older person in Afghanistan are facing discrimination. But my general view is that the rich older person, or who have families still with there, or who are living with extended families, they don't have so much problem. Most of the concern is just addressed to poor elder or poor older person in Afghanistan, because they don't have money, they don't have any other possibility and facility to enjoy of their human rights as others. For example, in the areas of health, poor older person or have no access to good healthcare facilities, also to preventive one, also to the curative one. And when they go to the clinics, so although the government, according to the Constitution of Afghanistan, is obliged to provide health care services for all free, but on the ground and the practice, when this older person goes to the health clinic, so this health clinic of the government don't have appropriate facility for diagnosis, and also don't have proper and geriatric medicine, which is the need of older person. So they instruct this older patients to go to the market for diagnostic purposes, or for buying medicines, other tests. So on the local market, and the health service is very, very expensive. Also because there's more, these clinics are commercial, so without considering whether it's needed or not needed, just instruct the patient to go for different unnecessary tests, which is very expensive. So these are one of the areas as, that they are facing discrimination. In the areas of education, we see that they are not, don't have such a accessibility like younger people to different today's knowledge. For example, in the areas of IT or new technologies, internet, such, they don't have such knowledge to use it. So, but they don't have money to go to the training center to learn this, and then so as to use the new technologies, new things. While younger people, by this way or another, they have some accessibility through different means, but older person don't have. On the other hand, this is a wrong perception with the publics that older person have no capability, adequate capability to learn even the new things, so they don't give them priority as younger people. So this is one of the areas of discrimination that we see in our country. And another, so there are also in the areas of employment. So today in Afghanistan, since the management has already changed, they are adopting to the new international type of management. So in this case, the knowledge about using computer, English is very, very a crucial need for young generation to adapt themselves to the new type of administration and management. But the older people, they don't have such a knowledge, so therefore they are not given priority for recruitments. So younger people are at first, then the older person are the second and third and fourth. So they are see discrimination in this area. In the social affairs also, there's perception that older person or need some kind of what do you call it, mercy or forgiveness. If, for example, an older person is in dispute with a younger person, so many people told to the younger person that please give up, don't make quarrel because he is old. It means that people are respecting older person. By another mean, it means that this older person is not in a right position. So because he is old, just leave it like that. So this is also it means that they are in a good, not in a good mental position. So these are the areas that we see, and there is discrimination. And there are some other, but however, because in Afghanistan the traditional and religious culture is still over dominant on different areas, so according to the religious obligation, everyone has to respect older parents, respect older relatives, respect older person. So from this positive angle, we see that people really respect older person, and we appreciate this culture. So these are the areas of discrimination. I think that at the end of this meeting, at the end of future effort of such initiatives, they should make such a measure that in all international, particularly at the UN level, documents and initiatives and decision making, the human rights of older persons should be considered. They should be also given, should not be forgotten. This is the number one. The second, at the end, we hope that we should see a day that there's some sort of convention or something should be produced that should should be that government, state government should be binding on that. Otherwise, since many of this former initiative have no obligatory mandate, so some people, some country consider, some people they are not obliged. But I mean that in a different way. So the United Nations and the international community should make such initiatives and make such effort to push the state to realize and to protect and respect the human rights of older persons.